Hey lady, you got something I need. I'm going
Hi everyone, this is the look that we will be doing today, and if you want to learn how to get it, just keep watching. First I'm going to prime with Too Faced Shadow Insurance all over my eyelid. Now I'm going to take Soft Brown by MAC and buff that into my crease with a large fluffy brush. Next I'm going to take a black shadow and carve out the cut crease. What you want to do is look straight and forward into a mirror and make sure you're doing it above the crease so you can see it when your eyes are open.
dropping her money on everything she sees. She's got tattoos on her arm of the people that she loves and a suitcase with studded stars from the places where she was.
This will give the illusion of having larger eyes because you'll have more lid space to work with. So I left this clip in here as long as it is to show you exactly what I did. It does not have to be perfect, it does not have to be symmetrical because we are going to buff it out with a blending brush.
If I'm not loving you, now I'm loving you, yeah. There was a time when I would have given up, but not anymore, no.
Next, what I did was took a brown shade and blended out that harsh black line. This is why I said that the lines did not have to be symmetrical yet, because you're going to blend them out and they're not going to be able to be seen that much because we're going to do eyeliner. And the eyeliner is going to be very dramatic. So if you want to make it dramatic, make it dramatic. If you don't, then you have to make these lines a little bit more symmetrical so that you could actually see them and it will look neat and put together. Next, what we're going to do is take Goldilocks by Sugar Pill and put that all over your eyelid. You want to put some sort of base below this so it will actually adhere to it because it does tend to lose its pigment. Then what we did was just take another angled brush with the same black shadow and just buff it back into the crease and make it darker. Then what I took was my bronzer and I just blended it out a little bit more because I felt like it needed a little more something. Then I took a highlight shade from the Urban Decay palette that I just used, the Smoked palette, and I just put that all under my eyebrow and then I blended it out again with a fluffy brush. Next, what I did was took this Universal Pigment by MAC. It is discontinued, I'm sorry. Anything will do, Naked Pigment, any light shadow that you have. I just wanted to tone it down a little bit because it was a little too green for me. So this is my eyeliner tutorial that I said I was going to do, but I guess I'll just incorporate it into this. So this is basically how I do it. Just pretty straightforward, like everyone else. If you want to see a video on that, like a full-length video on it, then like the video and I will be sure to make it for you.
You got something that keeps me on my feet. I don't know what it is, but I know that it's true. That love makes no sense. If I'm not loving you, now I'm loving you.
Then I took an aqua shadow stick by Makeup Forever and I placed that on my waterline and on my tight line. I like brown because it suits my brown eyes better and it just makes my eyes look a little bit bigger. I know this clip is going to go by really quick, but I used the Smashbox palette to get the brown shadow from it, and I just blended that onto my lash line. And I took the same bronze shade from that palette and I put it on my waterline in the inner corners. And then I took this dark brown and I just buffed it onto my lash line to make it look a little more smoky. And now just take any mascara of your choice. I use brown on my bottom lashes because, like I said, it makes my brown eyes look bigger. And I just put some lashes on. I didn't record that, I'm sorry. But now what I'm doing is just moisturizing with Cetaphil moisturizer, and now I'm taking the Professional, and I'm just going to put that all on my T-zone. Now I'm taking this Flower Foundation and the Erase Base, and I'm putting that all over my face, just the foundation, not the Erase Base yet. And I like this foundation, it's kind of thick, so that's the only downside, but it does cover, and I use it pretty much every day.
Something that keeps me on my feet. I don't know what it is, but I know that it's true. That love makes no sense.
Now I'm taking the Erase Base and putting it on my dark circles because I tend to not sleep a lot. And now I'm taking the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and this is an exact dupe for the Makeup Forever concealer, so if you get your hands on this, then get it, because it is amazing. And I'm just using that to kind of like highlight a little bit, not too much though.
Tattoos on her arm of the people that she loves and a suitcase with studded stars from the places where she was. Hey lady, you got something I need. I'm going crazy 'cause you got got something that keeps me on my feet. I don't know what it is, but I know that it's true.
Now what I'm doing is taking this triangular foundation brush that I have for like a while now, and I know it's by Sephora, but it's discontinued. They probably have it with their new one, but just blending everything in, making it all seamless. Now I'm using the Stay Matte Powder by Rimmel and this Inglot 4 SS brush. The brush is expensive, so I'm sorry, but I will leave a link to it down below. And I'm just setting my T-zone very well with that. And then I'm just going to powder the rest of my face like I normally do. I'm using a Real Techniques brush right here. Now I'm using the Sephora powder foundation? I don't know. And I'm just going to bronze my face and contour a little bit, but not too much because that tends to get very pale in the winter. And now I'm just going to contour my nose a little.
If I'm not loving you, now I'm loving you. You got something.
Now I'm using this blush by Sephora. It is called Peach. I don't know, I'll leave it in the description. But I'm just going to put that on my cheeks.
I know that it's true, that love makes no sense. If I'm not loving you, now I'm loving you.
I'm using the lipstick Amorous by MAC, and I just got this, and it's beautiful. I'm obsessed with it already, and you could do any lipstick that you want, but I chose this one.
Also, if you wanted to go with more of a nude lip or like a red lip, that would be perfect for this look. You could also change the gold to a silver or a blue or whatever color that you desire and want to wear for the holidays. So this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe.
That love makes no sense if I'm not loving you.